Run.
Are you sure you're Nolan's son?
I'm your host, Stephanie Williams, and welcome to a special episode of Prime Video Recaps. The first half of Invincible Season 2 was nothing short of epic. While we wait for the second half, let's get into all the key moments from Episode 4, our mid-season finale. Season 2, Episode 4 of Invincible, the mid-season finale, is a whirlwind of emotions and high stakes, blending heart-pounding action with immense melodrama. As the episode unfolds, Nolan's journey through space is painted with shades of guilt and grief, providing insight into how he processed what he did on Earth, killing the Guardians and lying and beating up his son, all before flying away at the end of Season 1. Once Invincible is face-to-face with his dad again, Omni-Man delivers a trio of staggering revelations. 1, he's in a new relationship with a Thraxan partner. 2, he's fathered another child. And 3, he now needs Mark's help to shield his new family and Earth from the looming shadow of the Viltrum Empire. In true Invincible show fashion, just as we catch our breath, the episode plunges into chaos. Before Nolan can even impart his combat wisdom to Mark after convincing him to help, Viltrumite warriors descend on Thraxa. Mark has a moment with Nolan's new partner and his new baby brother, but is interrupted by a Viltrumite warrior named Lucan. Omni-Man takes care of Lucan, or so he thinks, and then Invincible and Omni-Man take on the other two Viltrumite warriors, Thula and Vidor. The father and son duo are victorious, but is short-lived when Lucan erupts onto the scene, dealing a devastating blow to Omni-Man. Meanwhile, Donald uncovers startling revelations about his existence, and Adam Eve faces her own battles, both with villains and personal dilemmas. Debbie finds solace in an unexpected place, having a heart-to-heart with Art while grappling with the aftermath of Nolan's choices. At the end of the episode, Invincible has a chilling encounter with a Viltrumite known as General Creed, who tasks Mark with an ominous mission to prepare Earth for the Viltrumite rule. The mid-season finale sets up major internal conflict for several characters, but they all differ from each other. Let's talk about those characters and what their personal dilemmas could mean moving forward. We'll start with Omni-Man. Faced with the clash between the Viltrumite duties and his newfound family on Thraxa, Omni-Man grapples with balancing his imperialistic nature against his emerging paternal instincts. A thought process that he wrestled with toward the end of his fight with Mark in Season 1, this internal conflict raises questions about Omni-Man's loyalty and identity. Perhaps there will be a potential shift in his allegiance or a more profound struggle within the Viltrumite ranks in the future if he can survive whatever they have in store for him. Meanwhile, Invincible is confronted with even more complicated truths from his father Omni-Man, as well as the harsh reality of his Viltrumite lineage. At the end of the episode, he is tasked with a mission that could force him to decide between embracing his father's ruthless legacy or continue to forge his own path, defined by his human upbringing and values. Debbie faces the emotional turmoil of moving on from Omni-Man and his betrayal, while continuing to grapple with her role as a mother to a superhero and her place in the world constantly threatened by superhuman conflicts. She receives affirmations from Art that she is stronger than Nolan ever gave her credit for, and she is the reason her son had enough courage to stand up to his dad. Debbie's journey through this emotional landscape could lead to a stronger, more independent version of herself, which might come in handy once Invincible returns to Earth. Adam Eve continues to battle with balancing her superhero responsibilities and her personal life. She is thrust into another dangerous situation without preparation and has to deal with the consequences. This ongoing conflict could push her towards a deeper understanding of her powers and responsibilities, setting the stage for her to get closer to figuring out the kind of superhuman person she wants to be and how she can best serve others. More importantly, she could get closer to figuring out how she can best serve herself. Donald discovers he died, which sheds some light on his uncanny nature. He is left questioning his own identity and the reality of his existence. This revelation could lead to a quest for self-discovery and reevaluating his role within the government, his relationship with Cecil, and the superhero world at large. But we'll have to wait until the return of Season 2 to find out how things pan out for some of our favorite characters. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the mid-season finale of Invincible. Catch up on the first half of Season 2, and don't forget the second half of Invincible Season 2 will return to Prime Video in early 2024. Once again, my name is Stephanie Williams, and thank you so much for watching this special episode of Prime Video Recaps.